Hello and welcome, my name is Akira and welcome back to my Let's Play series of HOI4, where we are playing as a somewhat bigger Japan. Last episode we won the war with China, we joined the Axis, so if we go to the factions map mode you can now see the Axis and the Axis. And we're kind of in preparation mode now. The world has reached 104.3% tension, and the Second World War will probably start pretty soon. I would imagine. So we need to be ready for that. And what we'll probably need to be dealing with is France and Britain down here. So we have all of our troops moving into position against the line here. Have this moving up against Soviet Union here, just to be sure. And then of course we have all of our fleets. Oh, I think I pressed the wrong thing here. All of our ships here that I moved here so we could get a hold of this, because I didn't really deal with it at the beginning of the game and I really should have, but we're gonna do it now. So we have 4 carriers, 10 battleships, 15 heavy cruisers, 17 light cruisers, 97 destroyers and 57 submarines. So obviously all of these ships fill different roles. Carriers are kind of just floating floating airfields, and while they can do stuff on sea, they're probably best as mobile support for land invasions, rather than actual fleet, like pure fleet vessels. We have a bunch of battleships, which of course the big ships, but on their own they're not really that strong, so they need a bunch of support, and that's where especially destroyers, but also light cruisers and heavy cruisers come in. So, and of course we have subs, which kind of should operate on their own. Like, it doesn't really matter to have subs if they are traveling with other ships that can't be seen. So let's right click and create a fleet with all of our submarines. Probably want 2 fleets. Then we're gonna move them down here. We have a huge port down here that are close to all of these important resources. So we're gonna send them down there so we can send them out to do some convoy rating. Might as well find some admirals for them right away. So I'm thinking just a couple of average admirals here. Just need to be able to have someone to take care of them. Then we have the rest of our ships here. I'm thinking I'll do a fleet with 3 carriers. Maybe just all carriers in one fleet. Yeah. No, a fleet with 3 carriers. And a bunch of destroyers. Like 22. Then some heavy cruisers for support and some light cruisers for support. Okay, this one we put a pretty good guy on. Naval AA anti-air attacks. Let's get this guy in charge. And I probably want this. Probably also want this down here somewhere. We have some Chinese ports here that we could use. I think I'm gonna base him here for now. Okay, then we have the rest of the ships, and I think I'm just gonna divide them into 2 fleets. They're gonna have a bunch of destroyers each, a bunch of cruisers, heavy cruisers, battleships, and one of them will also have a carrier for support. This one will get our best admiral here. Superior Citizen and Spotter, Superior Citizen and Blockade Runner. And I think this one will base here. He'll kind of be the home defense guy, and then we'll base one. So this is, how many ships are we supporting here? Actually, a pretty small naval base. Do we have something bigger? Yeah, we're gonna base him out of here. And then the last one, let's base him over here somewhere. Need quite a big harbor for that probably. So maybe have some harbors here. Let's take this harbor. Base him over here. And we have some guys with low supply. Go to this map mode. Slow supply. Oh, they're having... Why are you having trouble with... Is this because we got a bunch of... Oh, it's because the ships are going out there. Okay. So could we possibly base one of you somewhere else? Yeah, we could base you... Base you here. Base one of you here. Okay. Okay, so then now we have our different fleets out. Let's get them... Have a fleet here. You are the carrier fleet. I think I want you like among the coast. I want you to patrol. I want you to take... So where we... Probably want to be operating in this area, so... Gonna have you... Patrol. Oh, my mouse just got stuck there. You patrol here, here and here. That was not a big area. But okay, that's the start at least. Then we have our home fleet here. You're gonna be patrolling here, here, and here, I think. Actually, let's have you patrol here. And here. And then we have the other fleet, which I parked... Why did I park the other fleet? Let's go to the fleet map mode. So we have this fleet, we have Didn't I make a submarine? Oh, we have this one as well. So you are... Where are you based? I already forgot. You're based in Taiwan. So you're based... are you based here? Still have supply problems there. Anyways. This one. You. Okay, you patrol here. This way we have patrols of this and this. Patrolling all of our home. Almost all of our home now. And we have the carriers patrolling we have those patrolling out there, we have the carriers patrolling down here. I think that's fine for now. Actually, let's get the carriers to carriers. Carriers. Let's have you be here. Okay, and we still have some supply problems here. We have 28 ships. Do we have any base out here where they can be stationed? Otherwise we probably need to build some. So would like, oh, there's a nice one out here. So we have one, and you will do convoy rating down here. And the last submarine fleet. You never got a general or an admiral apparently. You need a patrol your convoy rate, and you will do that here, here, and here. Actually, here, I think. So do all my guys have convoy rating, convoy rating? We have this fleet. We have 3 subfleets? Oh, this is just one ship. Okay. So actually I want you and you. I want you two to go up here. I think we are basing them down here somewhere. Capacity T10. We're basing them here. We're basing them all there, and then we combine them. Once he gets there. Bet we just completed that one sub, that's why this happens. Let's go and check this out. We completed support weapons. We are in 38 still, so anything we need here? No. No. We could go for some anti-tank, but I don't feel like we'll have problems with that yet. Could go for a Yamato class battleships, but nah. Maybe go for some carrier primacy, submarine operation. I think I'm gonna go for some submarine operation, unless we need some kind of fighter. Tactical bomber. Nah. Nothing here we need. Nothing here we need. So I think we are gonna go for some doctrine here for our navy. Oh, let's go for carriers. Let's go for carriers. And then, did we finally get those ships in? Let's combine those two. And you go for convoy rating. You do that here, here, and here. So how are our planes doing? we could have some more planes than these. So let's say we have these fighters here that are not on a ship. We take these ships. This ship could do with some more. This was. That's just one. I think I'm just gonna put all of these carrier-enabled ones back into reserve. I'm gonna say, okay, we have some more fighters. This ship could handle 10 more, so let's just give them 10 fighters. Okay, how? Oh, it's because I probably clicked this one. So I wanna click this one up first. Then we do those 10, add them here, add some fighters. Here we also add some fighters, so we can add 9. But these are not. I don't get this. So we have. So they are carrier-enabled fighters. Okay. So what's happening? See what happens here. Okay, so that was too many, so we're gonna have to pull some of them away. We have 10 too many, so we move this air wing. Here we add some 4 fighters. Can add. Let's add 5 fighters. And let's add 5 close air support. And down here we add 5 of those, 5 of those, and 5 of those. Oh, and we should probably do some research here. We just got the computing machines here. Could go for some decryption, some encryption. I think we go for some decryption. We also have some insufficient resources. We need 1 oil. I think we're not gonna do without that. How we're doing our self-construction, still a bunch of repairs that needs to be done. And I'm just checking these. At one of the carriers. You have the 3 carriers. So we filled you up. Apparently 3. Kage, Royo. What about the last navy here? Kantai. What is the name of that carrier? It is the Soryo. It doesn't seem to have any planes on it. So let's find that ship. Can we jump to it? How do we assign people to one of those ships? Let's send them back into port. See if we can do it there. I think we're using this port maybe. Okay, they're going in now. Can we... maybe... yes, okay, now we can do it. And then we want... probably actually need to... fit 55, so we need a bunch of naval bombers. But I would also like some fighters. I think I'm gonna take some fighters off of the other ships. I'm gonna take these back and then instead add some carrier naval bombers. Gonna cancel these. And then we're gonna add some combat air support. And here we have way too many so how many? We need to take a bunch of these off. We have 40 too much, so we need to make this, set this to 9. And then we go to the Soyo here. Again, I don't think I have a complete hold of this yet. Take this down to, let's say, 35. Then we add $20 carrier fighters. And then we have that under control. And that actually took a whole episode. Well, it is complicated when you are learning. So I hope you got something out of it. Hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, have a good day.